Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Hawks. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And you know, with the Knicks, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Howard is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. And for the Hawks, Doncic out there with Dumars. And it's Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Gasol. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Doncic fires from way outside. Connects from three-point range.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now here's James. Brown right side. 5 on the clock. Brunson the pass to Howard. You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
And here's Dumars outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. Have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And good that time.
Given how crafty Gasol is, it's difficult trying to stick to him, especially in these screen and roll sets.
Brunson the pass to LeBron. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the dunk by James.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Knicks making the shot. Kirilenko kicks to KD. On the wing, Doncic. Unloads from 13. Uses the glass to drop it in. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Pass to LeBron. Fades and shoots. Yep, that one goes.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Dumars. His last outing, he had 8 points. Fires the 3. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Dumars. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Brown the pass to Howard. And stolen by Gasol. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. The three-pointer no good. Knicks trail by 4. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Durant kicks to Dumars. Pass to Gasol. Here's Doncic. Brunson covering. 6 to shoot. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Now here's Brunson. Scoreless thus far. Here's James. Can't get it to drop. Made 3, missed 2 from the field. Durant for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Knicks trail by 7. And here is Brown. Howard with this screen on Durant. Brown the pass to Howard. Nifty move. Can't get the layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Durant. The kick out to Dumars. Gasol, a screen on Brown. And here's Dumars outside.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
From the corner. Brown, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Dumars misses. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Now here is Kirilenko. 11 points last game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Atlanta again missing. Knicks trail by 4. That's to Howard. Brunson with it. Howard kicks to LeBron. Howard with the screen on Kirilenko. LeBron drives in. Howard misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Dumars misses. And so Brown will bring it up for the Knicks. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
That was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while. That's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
Heinzen's checked in for Atlanta. And a switcher also for New York. Randall's checked in.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And Dumars gets it to go.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Brown outside. Out to the right wing. Brunson against Doncic. Just his first attempt. And it's Brunson missing. Atlanta leading by 4. KD, that's for 2. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got 5.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
The Knicks making a switch here. James is checked in. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Dumars dishes to KD. The 3 for Doncic. Randall grabs the board. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against the Boston Celtics. LeBron kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
The Hawks leading by 4. Dumars the pass to KD. Gasol against Howard. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And that's 13 points for Luka Doncic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell finds Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Here's Randall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
KD passes to Heinsohn. Pass to Doncic. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 15 points.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Mitchell outside. Now here's James. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Durant in the corner. Pass to Heinsohn. Now Dumars. Over Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell passes to Howard. Good on the shot. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic kicks to Dumars. KD on the wing. Covered by LeBron. They get it again.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Howard. Brunson with it. Randall outside. Here's LeBron. Back to Randall. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And here is Doncic. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell passes to James. Shoots over KD. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Mitchell. James has got 10 points in the game.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Heinsohn. Mitchell against Dumars. Doncic left side. 8 away. That misses off the backboard. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Joe Dumars.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Horford comes in for Dwight Howard. And Halliburton subbed in for LeBron. Count the basket. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brunson outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Derek White comes in for Mitchell. Hawks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Garland surveying the D. Pass to KD. With 1 on the clock. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Atlanta. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So with Gasol on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Camby. Joe Dumars is out there with Garland. Then it's Heinsohn, and it's Vandeweghe in at the small forward. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. 2 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Marcus Camby. And a switcher also for New York. Jaylen Brown's checked in for White. Now, here's Garland. Still without a basket. That shot wide open. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Halliburton passes to Randall. Now, here's Brown. Back to Randall. Now, Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Up top, Dumars. He's covered by Halliburton. That one falls.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Randall. Now, Halliburton. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
There's Garland, and the layup falls.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Heinsohn. He has yet to score. And he dunks it down.
And just a strong finish. The D just one step behind on that play.
And Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while. Now, here's Halliburton. Randall outside. Anunoby against Kirilenko. Brunson kicks to Brown. Clock at 4. Halliburton outside. Over to Mars. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Now, here is Halliburton. Randall passes to Brown. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Dumars against Halliburton. And Dumars gets it to go.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Now, here's Brunson. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Houston. Randall no good. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Vandeweghe. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Randall after the basket by Atlanta. Randall with a screen for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 15-6 run. Garland, the pass to Vandeweghe. Kirilenko with a screen on Brunson. Back to Kirilenko. Kept alive. The Hawks working the ball around. Heinsohn. Wide open shot is on the money. Heinsohn's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Randall with the bucket.
Working on being more consistent with this shot. Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. Durant kicks to Camby. Outside Kirilenko. Dumars against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. KD on the wing. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got his 3rd assist on the night. Lebron with him. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Kirilenko kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Brunson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Doncic has got 19 points. Knicks trail by 11. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Dumars kicks to Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's James. He's got 12. And Brown now atop the key. James in the post, guarded by Kirilenko. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Hawks. And here's Dumars outside. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Brown with the bounce pass. Here's LeBron. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And here's Dumars outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
James finds Brunson. Brown with it. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3. And it's Durant missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown the pass to LeBron. Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Camby's got 5 rebounds tonight. KD dishes to Dumars. Out to KD. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Brown outside. Kicks it out to LeBron. With the fadeaway. That shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And Dumars throws it down.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Kirilenko against James. He takes it in. Here's Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Stolen by Camby. Ball's knocked loose. LeBron with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Here's LeBron. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas. As a head coach, he's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to Doncic. Latrey. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got 4 assists now tonight.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mitchell finds Brunson. Back to Mitchell. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Durant. For 3, Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
And taking a look at Atlanta, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team.
Thanks for spending half.
Well, We've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Howard is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Brown. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Outside Kirilenko. It's rebounded by New York. LeBron outside. Brown outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Back to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Howard. Durant with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The 3 for Doncic. It's good from long range. And now it's 27 points for Luka Doncic.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
LeBron kicks to Brunson. James sets the screen for Brunson. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 17. Here's Kirilenko. And he finishes nicely on the way. Kirilenko's got 5 points so far.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Knicks trail by 16. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mitchell against Doncic. Here's LeBron, and it's blocked by Kirilenko. Fires for 3. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Dumars. Dumars got 5 assists tonight, and the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks, trailing by 19. Outside, James. Doncic against Brunson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 14.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Atlanta leading by 16. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there. A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Brunson finds Mitchell with some arc. Brunson against Doncic. And it's Brunson missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Doncic. The basket good off the assist from Durant. That's now 32 points for Luka Doncic.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Howard with a screen on Kirilenko. LeBron passes to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking them down.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Right side, Gasol. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. He's coming off an excellent season, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. It's rebounded by New York. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Brunson kicks to Brown. Doncic against Brunson. Pass to Mitchell. And Howard has it in the corner. Here's James. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Atlanta leading by 18. Dumars the pass to KD. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Brunson surveying the D. Here's LeBron, and Kirilenko sends it back. Pass to Durant. To the inside. And he dunks it home. And here's Brown. 8 points for him. Howard with a screen on Durant. Here is Howard. To halt the run, and it's good on the way in. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
And even with defenders looming, Howard has the edge there inside.
Now Doncic. He's got 32. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Doncic with the steal. Durant in the corner. Lots of room. It's rebounded by New York.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's James. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. James has got 20 points.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by James. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Howard. And here's Brunson. New York moving the ball around. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heinzen's checked in for the Hawks. Randall's checked in for New York. Yeah, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
Here's Dumars. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. James kicks to Mitchell. Pass to LeBron. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Doncic against Brunson. Here's the 3. And it's Doncic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
New York again turning it over. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Number 5, the Knicks.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Outside, Gasol. Pass to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's your all-star center. Gasol making a play. He gives this team a lot of size and a lot of toughness on both ends.
And so James will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Randall with a screen for LeBron. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Halliburton comes in for Mitchell. Pass to Doncic. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 21. And Brunson has it in the corner. Outside for Randall. LeBron outside. Picked by Randall. There's the 3. The rebound by Heinsohn.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Second chance shot. And it's weighed in by KD. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, the persistence on the glass. Durant's high motor on full display there.
Brunson the pass to Halliburton. Brunson outside. The kick out to Anunoby. And he stays with it. Outside, James. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Dumars. Can't get it to fall. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. From deep, Brunson. The rebound by Heinsohn. Heinsohn's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
And Durant gets it to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Brunson. Outside for Halliburton. LeBron left side. Buried from 15 feet out. And that's now 24 points for LeBron.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Here's Heinsohn. He's defended by Randall. Vandeweghe passes to Heinsohn. 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 24. Misses from short range. Vandeweghe passes to Doncic. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Hawks. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. We come back right after this. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Gasol on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Ellis is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Heinsohn, and it's Durant, and it's Kirilenko in at the 4 spot. And here are the Knicks now. Mitchell kicks to Halliburton. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Hawks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. There's Garland. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Shoots from 12. Mitchell dishes to Brown. And there it is for him.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The Hawks leading by 22. Outside Garland. Pass to Heinsohn. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Good. Doncic has got 35.
Wow, that was no wet spot he slipped on, folks. He just plain broke him down.
Yeah, you don't see guys weak-legged like that very often. We'll be seeing that play for weeks to come.
Halliburton finds Randall. Randall with a screen for Brown. The kick out to Anunoby. Back to Brown. Fires from the wing. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Vandeweghe passes to Garland. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 1st foul. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Atlanta leading by 22. Here's Vandeweghe. Pass to Heinsohn. Knocked away. Anunoby against Kirilenko. Mitchell left side. Anunoby finds Mitchell. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Here's Doncic. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 14 points here in the 2nd half.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remained red hot from deep.
Halliburton passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And that is a big man rumbling downhill. Randall is an excellent pick-and-roll partner.
It's Garland with the ball for Atlanta. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that can be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
The kick out to Brown. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Brown. Here's Anunoby, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Karolinko. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Marcus All's checked in for Atlanta. Dumars comes in for Garland. And then for New York, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Randall. James comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. LeBron kicks to Brunson. Back to LeBron. Brunson the pass to LeBron. The kick out to Brown. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson finds Brown. Shoots over Dumars. New York, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Doncic left side. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to LeBron. Shoots a fader, and it's good for two. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half.
And one of the greatest scorers in the history of the game. Did you expect LeBron to miss?
And here is Gasol, discarded by Howard. A jump hook, tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Hawks. Heinzen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hawks head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. At such an early point of the season, it's a tough time to lose him. It's disappointing for everyone. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Brown against Dumars. It's rebounded by New York. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Brown dishes to LeBron. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
And Howard slams it home. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, and Howard is a master at setting a hard screen and then rolling fast to the rim. For a guy his size, not many defenders are going to try to get in his way.
Pass to Dumars. The three for Doncic. And finished off by Gasol.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Brunson kicks to LeBron. Howard up on top. He is defended by Gasol. Brunson outside. Howard with a screen on Doncic. They get it back. Over in the corner, Randall. Goes up again. Out to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Drains the three-pointer.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Here's Doncic. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Howard with the stuff.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Here's Vandeweghe. Outside Gasol. Shots good by Vandeweghe. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Randall, and it's Mitchell in for Halliburton. Brunson kicks to Howard. Brunson against Doncic. The three from LeBron drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 31 points.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Atlanta leading by 18. Doncic outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Kirilenko. They get the rebound. Here's Gasol. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gasol's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Brown. Here's Brunson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And 12 points here for Jaylen Brunson.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Hits it from three-point range.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And it's blocked by Kirilenko. Durant against Brown. Gasol passes to Kirilenko. Fires from deep. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Kirilenko.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Forget his height. For any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
Doncic outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had